In many societies, including Maori society before colonisation, leadership was never absolute. Chiefs, rangatira, hunters and warriors had mana, but that mana was contingent. If they overstepped, they were humbled, mocked, opposed, or ceremonially humiliated. This was a core function of resistance, to prevent any person or institution from becoming too entrenched in their power. Te Pāti Māori is doing the same to Parliament. They treat it not as an institution to be respected, but as a body whose authority is contingent, fragile, and always challengeable. The haka, defying dress codes and breaking procedural rules, aren't just acting out, but actively demonstrating that Westminster's authority isn't natural or absolute. It's a structure that can and should be undermined. Every time Te Pāti Māori disrupts Parliament, they expose its inability to contain them. The more the Speaker struggles to assert control, the more obvious it becomes that Westminster is an imposed authority rather than a natural one. This is crucial because it sets a precedent. If Parliament can't accommodate Maori resistance, then what's the alternative? A Maori Parliament, operating on Maori terms. Historically, parallel governance structures emerge when dominant ones lose legitimacy, whether in colonised societies or even in feudal systems where local lords ignored distant kings. Te Pāti Māori's actions create the conditions where more and more people see Westminster as incapable of representing Māori, making the idea of a separate Māori governing structure more viable. The Westminster system thrives on decorum and the illusion of consensus. When Te Pāti Māori disrupts it, they break that illusion, leading to a direct material effect. It delegitimizes the Westminster system we have. The more people see Westminster unable to control Maori MPs, the weaker its authority appears. Authority is only real if it's recognised. If it's constantly challenged, it erodes. It sets a precedent for others. If Te Pāti Māori can ignore the rules, others may follow. This is how real revolutions begin, not with a single act, but with a growing number of people realising that rules are only real if they're followed. It reclaims space. Performing haka, wearing taonga, or breaking procedural rules turns Parliament into a contested space. It's no longer an unquestioned site of colonial governance, but an arena where the limits of that governance are exposed. While some people may view Te Pāti Māori's disruptions as emotional reactions or political stunts, they are material acts of resistance rooted in a tradition of keeping authority in check. They prefigure an alternative to our Westminster government, delegitimise its rule over Māori, and create the conditions for a new governance structure to emerge. In other words, they aren't playing the game, they're showing that the game itself is illegitimate.